Hey everyone. Have you ever noticed how much your brain craves drama? Those emotionally charged stories that keep you on the edge of your seat. This means that when we hear a story that evokes a strong emotional response in us, our brains release a chemical messenger, dopamine, which plays a crucial role in this process. But it's not just any kind of emotional story that triggers this response. Another fascinating aspect of drama is its ability to create a sense of uncertainty and suspense. We've already discussed how our brains are wired to process information that is emotionally charged. Why are we biologically programmed to mirror other people's emotions? The answer, once again, lies in our need for survival. When we're able to accurately read and respond to other people's emotions, we're better able to navigate social situations and build relationships. This is especially important in high-stress situations where we need to be able to quickly assess the emotions of those around us and respond accordingly. In short, our ability to emotionally connect with others is a critical skill that helps us survive and thrive in a social world. But did you know that we're also wired to mirror the emotions of others? This is called emotional contagion, and it's a key part of how we form social bonds. When we see someone else experiencing a strong emotion, our brains automatically start to mimic those emotions, even if we don't consciously choose to do so. This is why we find other people's emotional stories so captivating. We're not just hearing a story, we're experiencing it ourselves. We feel their joy, their sadness, their anger, and even their fear as if it were our own. When we're faced with a situation where the outcome is unknown, our brains release a cocktail of hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol, which puts our bodies into a state of alertness and focus. When we're constantly bombarded with negative emotions, it can take a toll on our mental and physical health. Just remember to also be aware of the potential downsides of too much drama in your life, and make sure to take steps to protect your mental and physical health. After all, life is full of ups and downs, and we need our brains to be in top condition to handle it all. That's why it's important to be mindful of the types of media we consume and the company we keep. We need to make sure that we're getting the right balance of emotional stimulation in our lives. This is also why action and thriller movies are so popular. They tap into our brain's love for drama and keep us on the edge of our seats wondering what is going to happen next. Our brains are particularly drawn to stories that involve conflict, tension, and a sense of urgency. These are the elements that make up drama, and it's no surprise that we find them so captivating. Why do we find these stories so captivating? Well, today we're going to dive into the psychology of drama. Well, it all boils down to one word: survival. Think about it. When humans used to sit around and tell stories around a fire, the most captivating stories were the ones that made you feel something. If you didn't pay attention and learn from the storyteller, you might end up getting eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. So our brains have evolved to crave emotional experiences that help us process information quickly and efficiently. And drama, with its inherent ability to evoke a strong emotional response, has become the perfect vehicle for this process. And explore why your brain just can't seem to get enough of it. At its core, our brains are wired to seek out and process information that is relevant to our survival. But why is it that we're so drawn to these stories? But the science behind why your brain loves drama doesn't stop there. But perhaps the most intriguing aspect of our brain's love affair with drama is the way it affects our social interactions. But why is this? But here's the thing: while our brains may love drama, it's important to be aware of the potential negative consequences of too much drama in our lives. So the next time you find yourself getting lost in a dramatic story, take a moment to appreciate the incredible complexity and power of your brain. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.